What's up, fish tank people? Dustin's Fish Tanks bringing it to you on a Sunday, baby. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. In today's video, we're gonna give you my top 5 lighting tips. These tips have nothing to do with replacing your existing fixture. You can use all of these on your own tanks right now.
Number 5, plants take light from wherever they can get it. Plants can't move, so it makes sense they need to be highly opportunistic with their surroundings, both above and below the substrate. This is a 1,000-year-old video of my old office. This tank got natural daylight in the morning and the plants grew like crazy. Behind me here is Ryan's 55-gallon Ludwigia and Cripp species display tank. All of them get natural daylight. And if this point hasn't been proven enough that plants will take light from anywhere, this is a random stricta growing inside of a concrete cinder block in basin number 1. And to finally hit this point home, I built a greenhouse, not a warehouse, because any natural daylight is good.
And if you like this type of content, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share button.
Number 4, the further away from the light source, the more you exponentially lose light. The converse of this is true as well. This is a 10-gallon aquarium growing dwarf hairgrass all day long with a massive light right above it. Here's the opposite. This is the 900-gallon aquarium I did at the Newport Aquarium. This is a 4-foot tall tank. We used 3 400-watt metal halides over it just to get to the bottom. This is called the inverse squared law. Again, for every unit of measure you are away from the point of a light source, the more you exponentially lose light. Let's dig a little deeper into this. If you have unclear water, or plants blocking the surface of your water, or nasty not cleaned lids, you're going to exponentially reduce light. Another tip here is to clean the backs of your reflectors, as the light will more easily reflect back down into your aquarium. Number 3, your plants are like daddy at dinner time. They are last to eat, but they eat the most. Light is the most essential part for photosynthetic creatures, but it's also the fastest way to make a mess of your aquarium if you have too much light in an unbalanced aquarium. Think of it like this. In your aquarium, try to think of your plants like dad at the dinner table. Only think of it like your wife and kids are the algae. And in this scenario, unlike at the dinner table, let dad eat first. Let him eat all the food. Make sure there's lots of big plants that eat all the food, so nothing is left for the wife and kids. Nothing is left for the algae to grow with all the extra light. Number 2, what looks bright to you in your eyes doesn't matter. Just because it looks bright to you, it doesn't necessarily mean it's doing your plants any good at all. The sun gives off different waves of light and energy. This is what is known as the visible light spectrum, but it's only a fraction of what the sun gives off, this tiny little sliver right here. What you see doesn't matter. This is what plants see in the photosynthetically active radiation, or the photosynthetically active spectrum. Notice the peaks in the blue and the red. This is what humans see. It is the opposite. Notice how it arches towards the green. Note, this whole PAR, or photosynthetically active radiation, is garbage, because PAR is only a measure that says, yes, you have strong amounts of light in this region, in this range, but it doesn't tell you what specifics in the range it is. The easiest way to prove that PAR is garbage, take a laser pointer and point it at a PAR meter. It will give you a reading, but you and I both know you cannot grow plants with a laser pointer. And my number 1 aquarium lighting tip for you in all the parts of your aquarium, you must think, what would Mother Nature do? Would the sun stay out all day long, 24 hours? Or would it go away to complete darkness for a while? Would there be a rest period? What all is the sun giving us? If you're trying to grow a plant, think about where that plant grows in the wild. Does it grow at the bottom of a canal in Lake Erie at the bottom, growing all the way to the top? Or does it sit along the banks in the Amazon River in full equator sun? And the last tip here, and this is a big one, and remember folks, like Mother Nature with light, light is just one component of our aquarium. You have to have all the other elements, water, nutrient, fish loads, balanced as well for this all to work. If you like this type of content, consider hitting the subscribe button. Make it an awesome week and tank on.